the other one. Setting the other two constant, vary the other one. Wash and repeat. I think we only need to do those one time. It's not like we're doing duplicates. So and that's probably for time purposes. I mean, I'm not sure how long it's gonna take. Me and Rob will run it and see, but if we do duplicates, it probably wouldn't take forever. So we'll probably stick with singlets for this year. I said perform the mass energy balance again. That's only on one of the. I think she only wanted for one condition for each one of those. So she should have like three mass energy balances total, right? Pretty much all for it. And then again, I have a list of the specifications. I can tell them to you, but like you either have to go back to the video to hear them. You probably can just post this or something. I made a list of them. I think that's fine. We actually talked about most of it already, honestly. So the safety features, though, talk about these. So we do have a water temperature limit of 50 C. It's kind of similar to what we had on the heat exchanger. You will get a warning at 50 C, and it will automatically cut the heater off. There's a thermostat that can regulate it. If it goes to 55 somehow, it'll kill the power to it. So make sure that thing goes off. So that's one safety feature for water temperature. You don't want to overfill the sump tank higher than the max. If you do, that's going to start to fill up. It's going to go through those slots or whatever, right, and hang out in that first box. The problem with that is because you have water there now, your inlet air humidity is going to be higher until you can evaporate it all out. That's going to take a while, and it's going to change over time, so it's never going to be steady. So you don't want to overfill it. It's not going to hurt anything, but like it's going to mess the data up and take forever. So don't overfill it. Conversely, if you go too low without filling it up, there's a float switch on the bottom, I think. Yeah, there's a float switch on the bottom that'll make sure to cut off the pump and the heater. Why? Same reason for when we ran the heat exchanger. Remember, I always told you if you're not running water through it, turn the heater off. Why? It's designed for the water to actually absorb that heat. You doing all right? Like you're struggling.
I'm good, bro.
So just for your own self too, if you ever cut the flow rate off or turn the pump off, make sure you also turn the heater off. Make sure you drop the temperature down, okay? Or just turn it off. But it will, if you do have a small water or low water level, it will cut the unit off itself. The pump has a kind of a open cell foam filter on the front of it too. That's if they have any kind of trash, it can stop it from going inside the pump. Our fan also has a kind of a graded finger guard on the back, so you don't stick your hand there because it's not a blade per se, but it's one of those like kind of slotted circles that just spins really fast, pushes air through. I mean, it will cut your finger off if you put your finger in there, but they have a grading on it, so that's another safety feature. When we're done with the experiment, when we shut everything down, you can turn the heater and the water flow rate off, but we can leave the air on. The air is going to help dry out the column, and especially these foams. Imagine if those foams stay wet over time, it's going to build up some bacteria and nasty stuff. So this helps dry it out so we don't, otherwise you have to pull it out and clean it and all that other shit. So we'll probably just run the fan for a little bit when we're done, kind of help dry everything out. We have an RCD, just like we did on the other one. So you can test it to make sure if the system has to trip for a power fault or something like that, it shuts the whole system down. I checked that already, it's fine, but they do have one, so it's just like the other one. You press the little button to make sure it trips. They got one on the inside. And then I'm sure you probably saw the giant red button. There is an emergency shut off. So if something goes wrong for whatever reason while this thing's running, if you just press the stop button, it shuts everything off. Doesn't kill the power per se, but because you can always restart with the green button. Note that when you restart it with the green button, it's gonna, whatever values you set for the pump, heater, fan, all that stuff, those are still gonna be true and valid. So when you press it, it's gonna go back to that. So if you shut it off because something was too high and you panicked, something like that, go turn it back down on the software before you actually start it back up. But if something goes wrong, you could just kill it with this. That's like the ultimate safety feature. But there's many other integrated safety features that you probably want to mention.